Good morning, everyone. It's Glenn Kellaway from the basement. How is everyone doing this morning? Good Friday, or Black Friday, whatever Friday it is, a Friday after American Thanksgiving. I hope all my American friends are full of turkey and pumpkin pie and apple pie and whatever the heck else, and ready to go out and spend all their money today on sales. I got to spend Thanksgiving Day with my good friend Larry Graves. Larry and I went to Kingston, Ontario, which was about an hour away, fairly big center in Canada. It's a small city. Anyway, hit a record store, and Larry had a medical appointment, which is the reason we kind of went, but it was great to hang out with my good friend. And Larry gifted me 4 albums, 3 of them Beatles, and one almost Beatles, same time period, British Invasion. And then I picked up 3 CDs at a record store, so I wanted to show you this stuff. First, I want to thank Larry for giving me these albums. Larry took a few records in to get to trade in, and there was a few that the guy didn't take, and Larry gifted them to me, and I'm really happy to have them. One I took before he even went into the store to trade, because I've wanted this for a long time. It brings back my vivid memories of my early Beatle days. This was this and Beatlemania with the Beatles album Canada. They were kind of synonymous with Canada. They were only Canadian only releases, and they were the first 2 Beatle albums here. And I had bought them. My original copies are long gone. They were well worn, not worth keeping, to tell you the truth. But Larry had this, and I said, oh man, I've been looking for this. And he said, well, you can have this one. So thank you, Larry. I'm really so happy to have this in my collection. And not only that, I'm a big fan of the early Beatles mono albums, and this is an original mono Capital T6054, and the vinyl is in pretty darn good shape for these albums. Original Capitol label. I'm really impressed. There's a couple of scratches on it, which you would expect, but I'll tell you, a lot better shape than mine would have been in. So I haven't spun it yet. I'm going to clean it up, but that one I'm really proud to own. Thank you, Larry. 2 other Beatle albums, kind of weird ones. The Beatles featuring Tony Sheridan, collector's item, original recordings on the Contour label, electronically created stereo. Pickwick. That was one of those cheap-ass labels. But it's got those early tracks on it. Bop, 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 Ain't She Sweet, Cry for a Shadow, Let's Dance, My Bonnie, Take Out Some Insurance on Me, Baby, Would I Say, Sweet Georgia Brown, The Saints, Ruby Baby, Why, Can't You Love Me Again, Nobody's Child, and Ya Ya. Now this is a European release of some kind. You can tell by that flimsy European cover, that the covers they used to have, but kind of cool to have as a bit of a Beatles artifact. Thank you, Larry. I love stuff like this. That's great. What's next? The Silver Beatles, Volume 2. Anybody know anything about these albums? Please let me know. This is on the Phoenix 10 label. No idea what the hell that is. This has Searchin', Take Good Care of My Baby, Money, To Know Him Is to Love Him, 3 Cool Cats, September in the Rain, Crying, Waiting, Hoping. This is the Decca why am I losing it? Audition. Got it. So, yeah, very cool. Trying to see if there's a date on this thing. I don't see one. But anyway, kind of cool additions to a Beatle catalog. I'm not like a completist in terms of like I got to have everything. I got, as long as I got the core studio albums and everything, I'm good. The last one I got from Larry was the Hollies' Greatest Hits. I mean, great British Invasion band. So many great songs on this. Great band with Graham Nash and Alan Clark. He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother, Just One Look, King Midas in Reverse, Pay You Back with Interest, Long Dark Road, On a Carousel. Why am I thinking bus stops on here? Bus Stop, Carrie Ann, Stop, 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 Look Through Any Window, Dear Eloise, Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress. They had a lot of hits, man. So that's cool. So that's my vinyl. I picked up 3 CDs. I've been on a Rory Gallagher kick. A friend of mine lent me a biography on Rory Gallagher a couple of weeks ago, and I devoured it. It was a really good book. Read it in a few days and have been revisiting my love for Rory. I have Live in Europe on vinyl, and I have his first solo album on CD, and I didn't really have anything else in my collection anymore. I used to be have a lot of Rory when I was younger. But so I've been looking for some CDs and stuff, and I found 2 yesterday used. One, Blueprint, which it's a pretty good album. It's got a couple of bonus tracks on it, Stompin' Ground, and a cover of the Roy Hits hit song from the 60s, Treat Her Right, are both on here. I believe this is Rory's 3rd solo album, but I haven't given it a listen yet, but I was listening to this one, Against the Grain, his 5th solo album. This album, he brought a keyboard player into the band at this point, and man, that guy can play a frickin' mean blues piano. Very cool. I listened to this yesterday, or am I getting it mixed up? Maybe it's this one that's got the blues guy on it. Duh. Maybe this one's got the piano player on it. Yes, I'm sorry, I had it mixed up. Lou Martin keyboards. It's on Blueprint. Yeah, this is the one I listened to yesterday. Really, really good blues piano, and Rory playing his guitar. Great, great record. And then Against the Grain I have not listened to yet. That's the one I haven't heard. This is Rory's 5th album, I think. Unless I got it mixed up. Maybe that one's 3rd. Nah, doesn't matter. They're both Rory Gallagher albums. Anyway, that, Rory. One more thing. Cat Power put out this great album a couple of weeks ago. I've done a couple of videos on it. Cat Power sings Dylan, the 1966 Royal Albert Hall concert. It's a really good album. So the only Cat Power album I had before that was Wanderer. And so I've been looking for some Cat Power. And actually, when I was in the store looking through CDs yesterday, I was going, oh man, you lose your thought and you can't remember what you're looking for. And I said, I know there's one more artist. And Larry said, here's some Cat Power CDs. I went, oh, that's the one. So they had 3 CDs of hers, but I only bought one, which is the one I've been looking for, Moonpix. This is, I think, her 3rd album. But listened to this yesterday. It's really good. It's got a lot of room, which I like in music. It's just some cool percussion, acoustic guitar, piano, and Kat's great vocals, and she's a good singer-songwriter. This is a pretty mellow album. There's nothing to get, no bashing going on here, and great record, singer-songwriter album if you're interested. Cat Power, Moonpix, check it out. And that's it. Not much else. Please, thumbs up. I'm not getting many thumbs, man. They get 600 views and 30 thumbs. What's wrong with your thumb? Like it doesn't take a second to push the button. Just push it. Push